Hey, energy party people. Yep, that's how I feel today. Yuppers. Because Jan said to Michael in the office. What did I say about yuppers? Monday. Yay. All right, that's enough smoke. Or at least this kind of smoke. No one's there. All right, cut the music. All right. Welcome to Magic Mondays, or as I'm feeling today, not so Magic Mondays. All right. Well, seem to be alone, and maybe that's just as soon as I say that, somebody shows up. Hi, somebody. Thanks for showing up. Hi, Yvonne. Hope you're feeling better than I am. Yeah, it's been not horrible, just dismal. Like, what's the point? Yeah, I just don't feel. Yeah, I mean, I know I feel the fact that I can even kind of joke around. If this is joking around, sorry, this will be quick, I hope. Um, I did a little clearing on myself this morning. Oh, Yvonne's black too. Spoiler, Coop is too. So, yeah, so I guess we can be black together. Um, yeah, I did a little clearing on myself this morning. Um, and what came up was some atrophied energy of depression. And it turned out from 4 lifetimes ago, a lifetime as a male. I asked if, oh, I just hit my heel on my chair. Oh, you know what I feel like today? I feel like a sad sack. I feel just like a sad sack. Oh, great, a snorting sad sack, which is the rarest and most impressive type of sad sack. Yeah. Anyway, I cleared this atrophied energy of depression, which sounds, who cares? Poof, as Dave and I say, poof, who gives a fuck? Yeah. Anyway, in San Diego, oh yeah, it's May gray, which leads us into coming up soon, June gloom. San Diego is in a lot of ways a lovely place to live. The weather is mild, but I don't care for this overcastness when I'm not feeling happy. Yeah. Hi, Mimi. Um, yeah. So blah blah blah. Oh, I will announce this. I did officially name my new fella, and I believe he's been brought into the band, our house band, Penelope and the Primate. Penelope. It's just how it is today. Penelope and the Primates. Um, yeah, and they are still dating, he and Penelope. And the winner, his name, thank you for your entries. His name is a combination of two, and his name is Cornelius Buck. Dave decided, it was between Cornelius Jones, I believe that was Erica's, and Buck. I'm not sure who said Buck. Yvonne, I think you said Hermie. I forget who said Buck, but you're a winner. Anyway, I just love him. He's so adorable, or as much as I can love anything at the moment. So, yeah. So, even though, hi Shannon, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so let's show this. So even though I'm feeling low, I 100% believe this still, and it gets me through. Yeah, so let's read it together. The universe isn't a conspiracy for our happiness. The universe always has our backs. Therefore, if it, as in bleh, if it's happening to us, it's happening for us. So what is the universe bringing to our attention for our highest growth, healing, and happiness? Well, I've been mentioning that I've been in a big growth spurt, um, with a little stumbling block. And I've asked the universe, bring it, which Dave always tells me, please warn me when you say bring it to the universe. Yeah, because whatever needs to show up for me to move forward in doing my work and living a uh, peaceful, happy life. Um, yeah, I can go through the hard stuff. I welcome it. And I welcome this, even though it feels like dog shit and I cried several times today already. Um, yeah. So, oh, what was I going to say? So, moving forward, and I've been doing a little bit of writing, so that's good. I'm determined to have my book handed to an editor by my birthday next year, which is in February. Um, yeah, but I think I'm not going to raise my rates yet, which really bums me out. So, and as I told myself, I'm not going to say that today, but here we go. I think I'm going to wait a second on that. Um, just too many things for me to process at the moment. So, yeah, and it really bums me out, and it's making me feel resentful. And Dave suggested, "Hey, why don't you look at that?" So I am going to look at this resentment energy because I put a lot of energy into a session, um, any session. And as I said, my container is feeling much bigger than what I charge currently. And I feel like I'm like, this is a commercial, like, don't get a session for me. And that's not what I mean. But I'm just here to be a person. So a person who happens to do energy work and a person who happens to be fucking magic. Just saying. Anyway, Wilco. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put that on hold for a second, the raising of the rates. Um, and when I do raise my rates, well, whatever, poof. I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, I'm not feeling great. So there you go. And hey, Erica and Art, if Art is with Erica. I don't know if you heard me, but did you guys say Buck also, or were you the Cornelius Jones name for my beautiful rabbit? Anyway, thank you for your contribution. Anyway, blah 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 blah. What else did I have to talk about this week? I thought I had something interesting. I'm still working on my foot. It gets to be almost feeling fine, and then today it was just hurting like a motherfucker just standing in the shower. So that was fun. But I'm working on it, and I truly believe it has to do with me stepping forward. And you know, as I just wrote a chapter or started to write a chapter in my book about, as with any great adventure, epic adventure, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be scary parts, there's going to be parts that don't feel good. And that's actually part of the adventure. So I see this as part of my adventure, but my adventure feels like dog shit right now. Um, and I look forward to canceling the appointment I was going to do later and maybe make a gluten-free pizza for myself and be a pig and just watch TV. I don't know. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, what a great show. Anyway, let's get this ready because no one wants to miss this part. Um, do, 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 do. Okay, without further ado, we're catching up with Koop. We're catching up with Koop. Yeah. All right. So hello, my friend.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Bill.
Yeah,
Um,
although I must say, I was feeling pretty blessed. And well, I don't know, just because misery loves company or what, but you were making me. I know you're going through a hard time right now, but some of the things you said already, and you had yourself laughing, you had me laughing too. So just being here has already made me better. I feel better than I was when I got here already. So
yeah, me too. Me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
Mondays is Monday mornings is not. I guess that's really actually. I mean, that's the best time. I thought we should move this show to a better time, but this is the best time because it's the hardest time. So
yeah.
Monday
Yeah.
morning is not my rise and shine. I mean, yeah, I woke up this morning at 7 and I went back to bed till like 10. So that's kind of where I was at energy wise. So,
Aw.
so yeah, but no, I'm feeling better already since I got here. Yeah, I my big thing is I you said Mimi's already on. I talked to Mimi last Tuesday, I guess,
Oh, that's
for
exciting.
about an hour, and
Ooh.
I wish I had recorded it all because there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's
Oh, I desperately took notes, and
yeah,
now I'm trying to
I
decipher.
wish I had some more. But
She
no, she's
packs a lot
definitely
of
with some.
living into it, yeah.
But no, I still just in general, I have a pretty good idea. It kind of gave me some direction. It was um, my only experience with horoscope and that kind of thing has been reading the things in the paper, which kind of try to predict the future. They're kind of like fortune cookies. I mean, they're
Right,
totally. So this was much more looking back, and
right.
recognizing patterns in the past, and where I am on this journey that I'm on. It was very um, clarifying and very encouraging. I feel like I have the rudiments of a direction. I don't have a full on plan yet, but yeah, I have. So yeah, that was it was uh, really great. It made me feel a lot better. And then unfortunately, later in the week, I had some contact with a former lover, and it had me looking back on dwelling on things that were and the past. And so yeah, I kind of spent the weekend all kind of cocooned up and playing a lot of computer games and that sort of thing. um, but I don't know, I'm feeling
What did we used to do before, like, computer games? I don't even know. Masturbate? I
uh,
There's only
yeah,
so much of that you can do, though.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking of when I was a kid, like, that was a go-to, so,
um
yeah.
but I
Gaming,
still actually I've tried to cut down the amount of masturbating.
I've definitely cut down as well. Yeah,
So yeah,
everyone
but
deserves to know that.
so yeah, no, I was kind of looking forward, so I was looking forward to being here and doing our healing thing and seeing what happens. So yeah, that's where I'm at though. But yeah, the thing with Mimi is that was very unfortunately. All I have to remember, she sent me a picture of my chart, which means nothing to me, but
Oh, I
it's
know, those are crazy,
but,
right?
but it's cool though. I would like to blow it up and frame it or something. I don't know. It just looks like it's a cool kind of piece of art, actually, I think. So, but yeah, definitely worthwhile. And yeah, so I now the more I think about it now, and as opposed to dwelling on other people and events, yeah, it's getting me more encouraged again. So I need to my first step is I need to get through the emotion code, and I need to find some sort of whether it's muscle testing or a pendulum or to start asking my own questions and get my own answers. So that's kind of my next step.
Yeah, it's really empowering. Oh, and here's mimiclark@gmail.com if you wanna that's I've been told by Mimi Clark herself that that's the best way to get a hold of her. Um, yeah, oh, and she says, you can always reach out with questions to help clarify.
No, I
So,
I will. But no, she gave me like this one image, kind of. It may not make any sense to her, but fairy Tarzan. That's the one phrase that I used to be, and that's where I want to get back to as my inner nature.
fairy
And not
tales.
like yeah, like fairy light, like fairies. Not I know you have, but also Tarzan, swinging from tree to tree, and it's kind of yeah. I that resonated with me. I remember times in my life that was kind of descriptive of me, and it hasn't been for 12, 15 years, I guess. And so, yeah, I'm kind of get back to my fairy Tarzan.
Fairy Tarzan, I love it. Yeah, you won't forget that one. Well, yay, Mimi, and I'm so glad you guys connected. That's lovely. How I'm trying to think, was there something else to say?
No.
Oh, we ordered a mattress, so that's good, a new mattress.
Oh, yeah, I got one when I moved in here. I don't usually fall for. I've gone months and months without sleeping in it at all, but it is so comfortable. So
Oh, good.
I try to at least get up from wherever I fall asleep to go to bed at night. So yeah, it's helped my back a lot. Sleeping on the couch sucks, but
Gosh,
I've done
yeah,
it for 15 years. Well, yeah, for a long time.
wow. Yeah, we ordered, an avocado, if anybody's wondering what
Oh, I'm
avocado.
familiar with that brand. I looked at those. Yeah.
It's like organic and blah blah blah. So, and they have a really beautiful fancy store in La Jolla. So since there was a place in person, we went and checked it out a few
Yeah,
weeks
it
ago.
was. I mean, it's kind of that's buying a mattress, sight unseen, be able to test it and feel like my bed. I wanted a soft one because I'm a side sleeper, but it's probably even a little too soft, you know. But yeah, and all you gotta do is pack it up and send it back. It's easier said. I mean, well, when you get it, it's amazing how small the box that comes in is. At least when I ordered mine online, I ordered a ghost bed. So
A
like they
ghost
did
one?
a ghost bed, yeah. But it comes
Oh,
like it's like rolled up in a box that like I can put my arms around.
oh wow! And then it kind of like
Oh,
inflates.
it totally inflates. Yeah, they suck all the air out of it.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do that with this one, but who knows? Who knows? But we did pay extra for, I'm assuming, these strapping young people who will
Oh,
put it, bring it upstairs. So the first they have to come up our steep driveway,
oh, that's
find a
yeah.
place to park, drag it out of the box, however, or how out of the truck, and then drag it upstairs in our crazy house. And then they get rid of our old mattress, which is lovely. So, and I
Yes,
believe
I
the
didn't have
name
any of
of our old mattress is the Englander,
that. Oh,
whatever. Yeah, and if Shannon, if you're still here, do you remember the Englander from, chiropractic school days? It was a drinking spot. Anyway, and when you said fairy, all I could think of was, Mr. Roper. You know, the whole like, "Oh, Jack Tripper's
yeah.
gay. That's why it's okay for him to live with
I know, right?
a woman." Like, whatever.
Had to be the premise of a TV show, and like no one even
Yeah.
like that's so wrong.
Oh my god, it shows progress, so that's cool. I mean, it
Yeah.
was at the time, it was dumb, but, whatever. But Mr. Roper, Tinkerbell, you think
Oh yeah, exactly. Mr. Roper.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, he was like he was part of the Rat Pack. I didn't until I
Martin
like.
Short was part of the Rat Pack?
Well, yeah, he like hung out with all those guys. He was an actor back in the day, and yeah,
I think he was friends with Burt Reynolds.
yeah.
So, yeah. He's in one of my favorite Burt Reynolds movies, The End, where he's trying to kill himself. Yeah, anyway.
The end. I remember the end. Yeah, I remember the end.
Who knows how many times I saw that by myself, as a young woman.
Now you're the one that like DB Cooper too.
Who?
DB Cooper, the Burt Reynolds movie. Plays a stuntman with Jan Michael Vincent.
Hey, do you mean Hooper?
Hooper, that's it. That's it. DB Cooper's the bank robber. Yeah, Hooper. Jan Michael Vincent is his like protege or something.
We saw it. We watched it
Terry Bradshaw was
recently.
in
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw, Sally Field. I could go on and on, because I saw it
it. So
so
was you?
many times. I saw it so many times. All my friends would go see Grease, and I'd go to the theater, next door and see Hooper.
Hooper.
Tales of the Hollywood Stuntman, 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 Stuntman. Yeah, I've got it on vinyl. I have the soundtrack. Pretty amazing. I think is there a Dolly Parton song, or who cares? Who cares? But as I always like to boast about, and I paid money to have the picture that I went as Burt Reynolds for Halloween, maybe 6th grade.
Really?
I remember a man opening the door of some house and asking, like, "Who are you?" Burt Reynolds, and I had, my blazer and my hairy chest and my mustache and my wig, and yeah.
I think that
Anyway,
was like Fonzie that year or something like that. Yeah, it was a greaser. I had my uncle's leather jacket and I put Vaseline in my hair, and then we couldn't get it out.
oh dear.
Like shampoo wouldn't work. It was extra greasy. Anyway. So
Yeah, Burt Reynolds. I would pay money to have that picture, but it's lost in space. I don't think it exists anymore.
oh
All right, well, let's do some healing and get out of here, so I can go not talk.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Uh,
did my dog walk in today, so Aries is going to be.
Hi,
We're gonna,
Aries. Aroo. Okay. So, oh, hi, Marianne. I'm glad you're here. All right. So let's do a quick grounding. So close your eyes if you wanna. I'm gonna go. Well, let's just go with our root chakra. So down by your tailbone. Somebody's calling me. Whatever. How do I turn this off? You probably can't even hear it. Anyway, that being said, send our root chakra, or pick a chakra, any chakra, and send that energy down, down, down into Gaia, beautiful Mother Earth. I watched a thing. Well, let me open your eyes. I participated. I think I talked about it last week. Yeah, because it was last Monday evening. Carrie Samuels. She's a what is she? She does all kinds of like woo woo type stuff. I think maybe she does astrology stuff too. I forget planetary stuff. Anyway, she had a free healing, and so I'm like, why not? And her presentation was really cool. And one of the things she said was kind of like if talking to us sensitive people, she's like, if you had any kind of like grew up with, violence or sexual abuse or this or that, or maybe parents fighting all the time, or a parent with depression. And I'm like, oh, that's me. Um, yeah, my mom was real depressed when I was growing up, like not getting dressed. She's much better now. As she's gotten older, she's gotten better. So, um, yeah, and swimming and being a sensitive thing and swimming in her soup and always trying to make her feel better. Um, yeah, she said in those situations, it's highly likely that you never grounded really. I'm not saying it great, and I'm, like, having trouble talking. But it made me think, like, wow, yeah, I think it wow, I'm so sorry to the 5 of you that are watching. Yeah, I think it's really good to ground is what I'm getting at. Wow, I need to seriously not be interacting with humans today. So that being said, let's ground our sensitive asses, or chakra of your choice. So send it down to Gaia and experience that beautiful support of Gaia who supports what's the amount? A buttload of energy. She supports so much life. Okay. And let's open up our crown chakras and let in that cosmic energy. All right. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Wow.
I'm sorry for laughing at your pain,
Oh,
but
no, it is funny and it's just ridiculous. And I try to remember it's an act of any act of vulnerability is a badass act. So here's vulnerability, folks. Um, yeah, it's weird to go out and show how you're really feeling as a person. Um, and still like, I'm really good at what I do, I promise. I kind of almost feel like, oh, since I show up here, however I'm feeling, um, that I should feel good at all, like everyone would expect me to feel good at all times because I clear myself, and that's not the case. Um, what I have going for me, well, I have a lot of things going for me, but what I really have going for me is even though I feel like shit and it's embarrassing to be crying with anybody watching, and who knows who's going to be watching in the future, all of a sudden I'm getting all these views. I went from like in a week, maybe 42 views to all of a sudden it's over 200, and I don't know what that means. And a view is technically, I think, 3 seconds. In Facebook land or whatever the fuck, but why all of a sudden all these views? So anyway, but being showing up not feeling good when I do have the capacity to feel a lot better. And sometimes I just need to sit in it for a while. I just do. And I just can't get it up to check myself. But what I really have going for me is in the background, I know this will pass. And I know that there's magic behind it because the universe is 100% on my side. I just know that. This is not a chaotic universe. Even though things look chaotic, I truly believe it's a loving universe and there's magic in this for me and I just have to wade through it. And, life's not maybe not meant to be, smiling and laughing at all moments because we're here to have all kinds of experiences. And I'm just in the process of doing a lot of thank you. Stepping into who I am and yeah. So, and that includes this. Yeah, and
Ruby's poem. You got room for everything.
right? But I wish I was feeling more this, just another Dave in Paradigm. That's a whole nother story. I spent a good amount of time the other day thinking about what a sitcom about my world would look like and who would play me in. Anyway, but this is how I'm feeling more today.
I remember her.
Oh my God, I love Rachel Dratch so much. Yeah, and I have to say, did you watch Saturday Night Live this week?
Um,
It's the season finale.
I want to say yes, but no, I didn't. Actually, I watched last week's. I finished the Arcade Fire episode where they were bad.
I
I watched
love
that.
the song that I just like, oh God. Ugh.
I fast forwarded through the music. Actually,
Oh yeah, well you
was
know.
it not Benedict Cumberbatch? Was it Benedict Cumberbatch? No.
It might have been. He was a good host.
Yeah.
He was funny.
No, I noticed that the girl this week was she's the Orange is the New Black,
Hmm.
Nikki. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
thought she looks really familiar, but I didn't.
she's been around for a long time. What was I going to say about her? But I was just like extra, just feeling low and watching it, and it's like, oh, Pete Davidson's leaving, and Kate McKinnon's leaving, and
Okay,
little
we can't.
baby
Me
80
too.
Bryant's leaving, and
I was just. Wow, it's like Eddie Bryant. She's been on that show for a long time. I was thinking to myself, but I guess
it just made me
Keenan has
sad.
been on there for probably the longest for of all the Kirk. But yeah, Keenan.
Keenan, yeah, I think he holds the record. I heard that
Well,
recently. Yeah.
but I don't know. Yeah, Kate McKinnon. She's pretty huge.
Yeah, I love her.
With movies, yeah, me too.
Anyway,
I was so bummed the day I found out she was a lesbian. I
you
don't
were,
know.
you were bummed.
Like I thought, someday maybe her and I we would meet, and
Okay.
I don't know what I was, but yeah, oh bummer. I mean, good for her. But yeah, bad. Unfortunately for men, she doesn't like men. So I think she's quite attractive and funny
Oh
as hell.
my God, she's amazing. I
Yeah.
love her so much. And who else I think is very attractive is who I playfully call Lil Baby 80. It was from a skit they did once, but yeah, I love her. I love her. I'll watch
I think you just
anything
saw her
that
on a
80
commercial.
Bryant's in.
She's actually doing TV commercials and well, more of her would be good too. To get some movies or something, ads or whatever.
She had a series for a few seasons. I liked it. Shrill.
Oh,
Anyway,
never heard of it.
and I believe Kyle Mooney is leaving as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Anyway,
They have a lot of new people. Because I kind of didn't watch them very much, but yeah, the credits seem to go on a lot longer than they used to now.
yeah.
Anyway.
I've been listening to Fly on the Wall, and it's Dana Carvey and David Spade.
Oh,
It's
really?
a
Okay.
podcast. And I've had this thing about like, ugh, Dennis Miller for years. And I
Yeah.
mean, I actually think I like Dennis Miller. He was very vulnerable and sweet and talked about how nervous he was. And I just think of him as being back in
So,
the day.
yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
imitation, too. Erica's saying, hi, Dr. Dave. Why are we saying hi to Dr. Dave? I mean, you're welcome to. Are
You'll
you
pass it
flirting with
along.
Erica? Are you flirting with? Just kidding. Just kidding, Art. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Yes, we're
Keelan?
off the beaten path. Yes, heal me. Not me, but I don't know. I don't feel like I really need a whole lot of healing. I just need to get. I need to vacuum. I need to look like
I'll help you with that.
Ellie's
We have enough
finishing
trouble
shedding.
with that over here.
Just starting. So I would go about 6 months of just hardcore dog hair here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should vacuum too. But
We'll see.
first fuck not gonna happen today. Yeah, I'm just gonna wallow for a bit. And I think I'm kind of in a cocoon also. Yeah, because I don't feel inspired. That whole thing. I would really love for that not to have to be this to not have to be so irritatingly in my face.
Yeah.
But
Well, you have to have days like this so you can appreciate the days that aren't like this.
that's true.
You can't otherwise unless you know how it is on the other side.
Yep.
So,
Yep. You're absolutely right. Okay. So let's see. Well, first of all, it's safe and appropriate to work with the group today. It is. Okay. And maybe Erica is saying, oh, hey, Roy. Oh, good. Roy said he's done with his work Zoom, so he's with us.
Oh,
So,
hey,
oh,
Roy.
whoa, you're looking so handsome. Facial hair? Just kidding. I don't know if you can see his dog. Anyway, so, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, let's just see. Are there any dead people that need, like, seriously, no questions asked? Any dead people that just need an exit strategy? Are there any dead people? Yes. And it's safe and appropriate to work with the group today? Yes. Okay. Jesus, are you ready to take them home? Yippers. Okay. I allow yuppers. So, okay. Give us a moment. All right. So, do we successfully release dead people to the light? Yay, thanks, Jesus. Okay, so is there something energetic to do for the group today? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row? No. This is in row 2, 4. Okay, our winner is row 4. Okay, of course that shows up because how the fuck am I going to check this on a group? All right. Oh, I was feeling really continuing to feel low yesterday. Some bright spots here and there, not that serious, but I ended up watching the oldest George Carlin stand-up special I could find, and it was from like early HBO. It was from 1977, and
Oh,
he
wow.
talked about his words. And there was like a whole like disclaimer from like the head of HBO before the special talking about like, these are words and you might, this might upset some of our viewers, and like this whole conversation about the words I was going to say. Wow. Times have
And
changed.
we got past that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really even sure when that happened. I just remember South Park having an episode where they just like said shit as many times as they could. And they had a little counter up in the corner, and they counted how many times they said the S word. So I think it must have been soon after that, right before that episode came out. But yeah, and you could say it. You could say it, as long as you didn't refer to it as a noun. As long as you meant it figuratively, you could use it.
Well, it's
Like,
funny listening to Dana Carvey talk about to David Spade talk about back in his day for Saturday Night Live and Church Lady, and he was gonna the one of the guests, I forget who it was, and it was somebody who was, I don't know, having trouble keeping his dick in his pants or something, and all the things he was writing for Church Lady, I guess. Basically, the studio or whoever, the powers that be, said, no, you cannot say penis. And so they had to use workaround words, which are, as they said, are so much worse. Throbbing, bulbous, naughty bits or naughty parts or whatever the church lady would say. It is so much grosser than, yeah. Anyway, so what's showing up is a deep, dark part. Yeah, so when that shows up, that's like, I think of that as a sequestered bit of ickiness. Something icky happens and a part gets sequestered, and that icky energy is like very desperately trying to hide in the background. So, and that's real specific to any particular person. Excuse me.
insofar as we're all from the same culture, maybe we do all have the same. Uh, oh, that looks really good. I wish I had some water.
And can you see it's from my Elk Grove Brewery and
Oh,
Restaurant, got for a long time ago. Shout out to Bill. Anyway, who used to work there.
yes. Now he
Right.
works at Lodi Beer Company.
Cool. Yeah. Trying to think. Poof. Who cares? Going down a memory spiral that no one could give two fucks about. Okay, so deep dark part. So let's just ask, is there something we can do for a deep dark part for the group? I get a yes. All right, I go where I'm led. So let's see what shows up. All right, this first thing. So it's first of all, it's safe and appropriate to work on this deep dark part for the group. Yep. Okay. First thing we're doing is on my master menu. Yep. Okay. This is in column A. No, this is in column B. Yep. In an odd numbered row. Yes. Okay. In row one, three, three. Shared chakras. Okay. Once again.
That kind of makes sense too. If we're all sharing this, I mean,
Yeah,
uh,
magic works in mysterious ways, and I think I kind of understand it. And it, what am I? Who am I fooling? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So, all right. So this is a shared first chakra. Yes, a shared second chakra, third, fourth. Okay. Sorry. So, so first of all, let me just establish. Okay, we've got this first chakra, shared first chakra. Okay. Obviously, we're not going to know who we have this shared first chakra with. Is it with a person? Is it with an emotion? Oh, it isn't with an emotion. Okay, whatever. That's what's showing up. That's what we're doing. I'm laughing because I need to go to the adult candy store, and the only car I have is Dave's truck, which I just don't like to drive. And I need to go to the adult candy store, and it's literally like around the corner, but I'm kind of hobbling right now with my sore foot. Yeah, and so I'm trying to decide, should I hobble down the very steep driveway to the adult candy store, or and then I have to hobble back up. Not
they
so
don't
worried.
they don't deliver.
They do, but all I can think of is me like calling them and saying, "Okay, I feel like a real asshole. I'm your neighbor. You can like see my house."
You say I'm hurt. I can't make it down there. Can you guys?
I know, I know. And having delivery is lovely.
I haven't been to a store in a long time.
Well, our store is so beautiful and so
Well, it's so close too. I guess I would. Yeah, I would go to the store for
that's
that.
why I feel like an asshole, but I am hobbling
Yeah,
and yeah, mama wants some adult
if
candy
all
too.
things were normal, you walk down there, no problem.
And Mimi has it right. Your foot hurts, let them serve you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mimi. Mimi
it's,
has spoken.
it's medicine.
Oh no. And Marianne says she just hurt her foot too. Oh no, she
Oh,
thinks she broke a bone. Oh no.
and it sucks because it's not like you put your foot in a cast. Usually, you have to just deal with it. Sometimes I had a broken foot. Yeah, I just had to just hobble around, crutches and shit like that.
Hobblers. And Erica and Art vote for delivery. That makes me go think of going to your house for the first time. Or gosh, well, okay, poof. I don't need to go into everybody's stories. Let's just say green smiles played a part in that evening. Anyway, yeah. So got a shared chakra with an emotion. That's where we're creating an energetic opening. So here we go. This emotion is in column A, yeesh, in an odd numbered row. No. In row two, four, six, six. Okay, so this is humiliation. Like, what's happening over there? Oh, it's your dog. So this is humiliation, no jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, overwhelm.
Okay.
Yeah, overwhelm. Like I have to during times like this, I remember like, okay, there are times when I legit feel like life it matters and there are good things, right? I have so many good things. I have so many good things. I know that, but it's just that overwhelming feeling of like I just can't get it up for anything.
I
Just
hear you. I just kind of
harming.
read it for a while.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can all get it up
Yeah.
later. That's what she said, and that's what he said. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Marianne says her foot's all bruised. I'm sorry, Marianne. Okay, overwhelm. So shared first chakra, shared root chakra with the energy of overwhelm. That sounds not grounded to me. So it's safe and appropriate to clear this energy of overwhelm for the group and this shared chakra. So we're gonna. Okay, how are we doing this? So we're just gonna share. Okay, so those are two different things. So there's a trapped emotion and there's a shared chakra. So how would I do that together? So can we clear our shared first chakra with overwhelm? Can we clear the shared chakraness of it and clear the overwhelm at the same time? Yes. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about this? Nope. This is safe and appropriate and from the light for the group. Yep. All right. Here we go. You don't need to do anything. If this is for you, you'll get the energy. So so I have this whole thing that I see in my head. It's not worth explaining because it's beyond ridiculous sounding. I may have even said it before, but so let me get that set up in my mind. Okay, so as our chakras are separating from this emotion, we're gonna send this vibration, this frequency of overwhelm that we're holding in our energy fields. We're sending that all to the light, and we're filling up, I guess, our first chakra. Whatever, we're filling up our energy fields. This is too much for today. So we're filling up our energy fields with energy of forgiveness, energy of all is well. Ultimately, in the big picture, it just feels like a lot at the moment. Energy of peace, calm, serenity, safety, security, and stability. And how about a nice big dollop of humor? Thank God for the funny people. Oh my God. Amen. Um, oh gosh. Seriously, I
Right.
don't thank God for the funny.
Watching a lot of comedy. I don't know
Yeah, I
why I
think I
do
need to
that.
watch more comedy because when I'm feeling like this, I'm usually looking for a really gnarly, I haven't found one lately, and I end up watching comedy, I guess, but I end up wanting, to watch something painful. So, some grisly, murder documentary, something about some horrific abuse or yeah, which is fucked up, I know. Hoarders used to be my go-to pain place. Maybe I'll look up for some hoarders.
Orders.
Oh, gross. Yeah. Human pain is fascinating, and sometimes watching somebody else's pain is too much for me. And at times like this, it's like, oh yeah, you hurt too. Okay.
There's a show. It was on Hulu. Bria got me to watch it. I can't remember the name of it now, unfortunately. Sort of like a broader version of Hoarders, just basically all the weird. Like, there's a lady who she can't stop eating talcum powder. She eats baby powder all day, and that's
So
like her.
my strange addiction, I bet that's what it
Yeah,
is.
I think so.
Not to
There's
be
yeah,
confused
people.
not
Oh
to be
yeah,
confused with the lady whose husband died, and she had an urn with his ashes.
oh, I didn't know that. Oh no, but yeah, that's yeah,
Oh
my
dear.
strange addiction.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Oh dear. Or, I remember one I didn't watch, and it was like, "I chew glass." I'm like, "Are you
right,
fucking kidding me?" So this asshole can be I shouldn't say, this mentally disturbed person can
right,
eat glass, and then some people just step off a curb and die.
right.
It's just fascinating.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is like a little glimpse into Colleen's darker side. Yeah, I've got
Well, yeah,
plenty.
we'll finish it. We're almost done here, and then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
go
Thanks, Coop.
wallow,
Thank you,
wallow.
Coop. All right. So do we successfully clear this energy of overwhelm and separate our first chakra from energy of overwhelm? Yes. Okay, cool. Is there something else we can do for this deep dark part for the group? Yes. Okay, this is on my master menu. It is indeed. All right. This is in column A. This is in column B. Yep. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Is there a 15? There is. Okay, this is a process called magic circuitry for inspiration. So if you're playing along, just relax. Here we go. Okay. Did we successfully complete this process for the group? Yes. Okay. I just remembered tomorrow we're going to La Jolla, as I always like to say, the place where I lost my virginity. Where to go? um, and uh, and we're going to La Jolla because Dave is getting a ketamine a ketamine therapy treatment, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was offered to him for free to check it out. It's offered to me too, but I don't know if I want to. I don't
So
know.
I know nothing about that as therapy. I just know I used to work at the Primate Research Center in Davis,
Hmm.
and it's the first time I ever heard of it or saw it. One of the vets that worked there used to like syringe it out onto a mirror and let it dry, and he'd chop it up and with it. And then Mike Cha almost died. He like yeah, it's an animal tranquilizer. So I know that has some recreational.
Yeah, well, this isn't recreation.
I know. Well, yeah. So yeah. So I'm familiar with what they can be used for therapeutically. So I'm curious. So
Yeah,
when he
so
does
I
it, we'll talk.
yeah, it's supposed to help depression, and Dave's not a depressive type. That's my job. um, but oh, Mimi says her boyfriend found it amazing and says everyone should do it once. Really? Oh, well, I have a free ticket to one. Apparently, it's if I understand correctly, it's like $750 a pop.
Wow.
Um, yeah, and there's been quite a bit of setup for it, and I guess it's an intravenous thing,
Mhm.
which makes me think of Spinal Tap, one of their albums, Intravenous de Milo. Anyway, um, yeah, so a woman who used to work at the front desk at the office that Dave works at, where I used to work, she now works for this new company who does this, and and then she sent us an email a while back saying like, "Hey, I'm offering you guys if you guys want to check it out for free." And I just said, "Thanks." And Dave set it up. And like he's met with two different people now on Zoom meetings to set it up, and then it's of course in person tomorrow, and then he has a follow-up after that.
Wow.
Um, so
Um,
$750. But then they say it's only like if you do like the full series, I don't know what they call it, I don't know the words. But maybe like 4 treatments. I don't think you do more than that. Um, and if that knocked out your depression, if 28 is that 2,800 bucks? 3,000 bucks to knock out your depression? Fuck, I've spent $3,000 on less than that for
yeah.
sure. Um, Oh, wow. Roy said Mary had ketamine. Wow, who hasn't had ketamine now?
Wow.
I know I've had clients who've talked about the experience a little bit, but we didn't spend too much time on it because we were doing something else. So if Dave likes it, so I asked Dave, like, well, what do you think you'd want to work on or look at or whatever? And he's like, well, if there's something I could shift, I would shift. Like he worries about me, like a lot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help when I'm depressed or have this mysterious foot pain or yeah, he always says it's his mother's brain. He goes straight to well, catastrophizing.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. And I understand that and I think maybe we all do to a certain extent at times, but yeah, like when I hurt my hip recently, it felt like cartilage busting up. And yeah, I couldn't walk right for a couple days, but it feels absolutely fine. And to me, I've just set up my brain different. Like when something happens, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get myself to the couch so I don't fall down. But ooh, feel like something's opening up for me energetically. And sure enough, you know, um, so Shannon's asking, is it good for anxiety? Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing. Yeah, so Dave said if he could get some clearing on that, on just if nothing else, worrying about me and losing me, um, then that would be worth it. So anyway,
Yeah. Keep us informed.
yeah. So I'll be sitting in the car tomorrow in La Jolla for about an hour and a half, entertaining myself. Well, because otherwise I have to sit with a mask on, and I don't want to sit inside with a mask on. I'm terribly spoiled when it comes to the mask stuff. Like I haven't had to do much mask stuff in the last however many years it's been now. I work from home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mimi says it helped her partner massively with anxiety, and it can help reprogram your big brain. Apparently. Oh,
Interesting. I had no idea.
Mary's saying it was indescribable. I think they gave her too much. Uh oh. Wow. Okay. Well, you guys
I
are
had no
making
idea there was a medical. No, I had no idea. I just thought it was either animals or it's kind of I don't know party drug. I don't know. So yeah, no, I'm curious to find out more about it. I'm going to Google it when we're done.
Yeah, so I'll report back next week on Dave. So let's see if there's one more thing to do for the group today. All right. Is there anything else to do for the group? Yes, this is on my master menu. It is. This is in column A. Nope. In column B. Yep. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5. And our winner is usual suspects. Okay. Once again. All right. So is there somebody we need somebody specific to check for usual suspects? There is. Okay. Somebody watching? Yes. Is it Coop? No. Okay. Is it Mimi? Yvonne? Shannon? Yep. Erica? Art? So I'm getting a yes on Shannon. So I think Shannon comes in and out because she's at work, being her fabulous doctor self. Um, but let's go ahead and it's safe and appropriate to check Shannon for usual suspects. Yes. Okay, Shannon, your soul is the only soul that inhabits your body. No, because you probably picked up a dead person from a patient. Okay, so Shannon, I get that you have a dead person with you, and you probably picked them up from from one of your patients. I know Dave, like I not speed dial, speed text, where it's just like, check me, please. Like he'll be with a patient and then he'll start feeling off. Yeah, and it's like, oh, you picked up a dead person. Okay, so this is exactly one dead person. Yes. Okay. Do we need details on this dead person? No. Are they ready to move on to the light? They are. Okay. I guess they missed the bus last time. Okay. Jesus, are you the best escort? Are we ready? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and release that dead person to the light. And if you're watching and you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just say you can feel like dog shit. Like you can feel, if you're sensitive enough, you can really feel the soul that hasn't moved on. And it can really, how does it go? Oh, how do you say that in a ladylike way? It can really fuck you up. Just saying. Yeah. Oh, and Beth says it can be very helpful for all sorts of issues, depression and anxiety. It's a dissociative and can create a new neural pathways and help with neuroplasticity. Hi, Colleen. It's Beth. All right. Well, thank you, Beth. Yeah, I'm highly intrigued.
Yeah,
Uh,
me too.
yeah, and the fact that it's so pricey and there's so many things that have to happen to make the session happen. I'm getting more and more intrigued. So thank you for all the feedback. I appreciate it. Okay, so did we release the dead person? Well, Jesus, did we take the dead person home? Yes. Okay, cool. I can't be trusted right now. Okay, so is there something else to check for Shannon? Nope. So we're gonna leave it at that. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Jesus. So is that a good place to stop? Yeah, let's just stop there for the love of God. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everybody. You did a lot of smiling and laughing in the last hour, so it couldn't have
Thank
been.
you. No, I do feel better. I do feel
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
And I'm just scanning to see if there was something. Well, this always cheers me up. Let's just sing along if you want. The new emergency services number is 011899988119991197253. Yeah, it's a bitch to sing along with. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next week. Sorry it was a bummer, but wah, wah. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go entertain myself somehow. Oh, I'm gonna make myself a Stanley Hudson. I think that's his name from The Office.
Yeah. What is he? What is that?
Well, I call it that because of him. There was one episode where somebody was going to get some like iced teas or something, and he said he wants an iced tea with some sugar and some cream. I think he said. Um, yeah, and so I'm making mine. Oh, it's Earl Grey tea. So it's
Okay.
Earl Grey, and I put in some monk fruit sweetener and a little bit of maple syrup and some vanilla over ice
Oh
and
wow.
some oat milk on top, and it's lovely.
Does that sound good? Well,
Yeah.
enjoy.
because it's meatless May, and we're trying to avoid dairy.
Uh,
Anyway, on that super exciting note, thanks for being here, Coop. Thank
Thanks for
you,
having me.
everybody, for showing up and sending your love. I hope we all have a lovely week, and I can lighten up. So, anyway, I love you guys. Bye. See you next week.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Always takes a while. Bye.